Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays the Archer Dungeons and Dragons Online. And today we are going to start our season finale with the Temple of Elemental Evil. Now, if you do the calculations, you'll notice that this is a bit early to start a season finale, and that's because I'm anticipating this taking 3 episodes, at least if things go successfully. If they don't go very successfully, it's not going to be a very successful season finale, and I may have to change my plans a little bit. In fact, knowing my record with the Temple of Elemental Evil, that's more likely than not, yes. So let's see, which resistance should I give myself? Let's say fire, though. I'm pretty sure to face all elements because it is called the Temple of Elemental Evil, which means that we are going to face all sorts of nasty things along the way. Now let me get back here because while I am starting this relatively early from the point of view of episodes wise for it, this episode itself is a little bit on the late side because I've been whoops needing time in which to do such a long dungeon run. Because I thought this would be nice to finish off with, but as you can guess, finding the time in which to do a temple run is, let's say, challenging at best. Right, so therefore we are
Loud, drunken voices call out from the nearby campsite.
wonderful. Yeah, hello there. Yeah, alright. Nothing ventured, nothing. Oops. Oh. Oh, hello there. I was expecting that. Okay, well, they did call them a roving bandit, so I guess he was roving. Alright, all about here. But alright, let's see how far I get into this temple. If it turns out to be only a 10-minute finale for spread over
The
3
huge
episodes.
bronze doors are carved with strange runes. It's clear that at some time in the distant past, the doors had been sealed with soft iron. Then you notice the scratches and gouges that show the seal has been broken, and a cold shiver runs down your spine.
Thank you, Will. Anyway, this particular dungeon is narrated by Will Wheaton. Hmm. And now we are in the temple itself after opening this
The
up.
vestibule of the temple is immense and seemingly empty. Then you notice a tall figure ahead. He seems to be studying his surroundings.
Hello, Otis. Hail, stranger. You don't look much like one of the temple faithful, and neither am I, if truth be told. Perhaps we can help each other. I give you information, and you help me find out more about the temple. Okay, and who are you? Oh, Otis is my name. I'm the black spell up in the town of Nulb. At least I was until bandits from the temple started swarming all over the main road, driving out my customers. Since those grubs are ruining my business, I reckon it's only fair that I go ruin theirs. That's why I'm poking in around the temple. Now, Otis is the brother of one of the characters in the village of Hamlet. So, therefore, he's a little bit of a. He's someone from the original module that is popping in here. So, yeah, it was nice of them bringing him into here. What have you learned? Oh, the temple's been mostly quiet for years. It's always been full of evil creatures, yes, but they kept mostly to themselves. But lately, there have been dark rumors. Rumors that something deep inside the temple is about to escape. Escape? That doesn't sound too good. What's about to escape? Well, the old tales tell of a great battle between good and evil here in ages past. Good prevailed, and the leader of the evil forces, a powerful demoness, if the stories are true, was bound with magic inside the temple. Big bronze doors like the ones you saw on the front were supposed to keep her sealed inside. But, as you see, the doors are no longer sealed. Do you know who opened them? I'm told that there's a mad wizard here by the name of Falrinith, and he's the one who's done it, I'd wager. Falrinith has his quarters down in one of the lower levels of the temple. This place is like a rabbit warren, you know. Most of it's underground. And suppose I wanted to get to Falrinith, how would I go about it? Oh, my sources tell me that in the last few days, Falrinith has set up magical barriers to keep prying busybodies like you and me out of the temple. There are 4 barriers, one for each of the elements, and the 4 keys to unlock them. To get to Falrinith, you need those 4 keys. Right, and how do I get to the lower levels? Oh, there are wooden doors in the southeast and southwest. Both lead into the depths of the temple. Oh, and good luck. And remember, if you need anything repaired, come back and see me. I'll fix it right up. Thank you. But anyway, that's how Otis serves this particular version of the temple. And we have this area up here. Here's one of the 2 entrances. And of course, it is a DDO if you don't do a little vandalism and looting along the way. Right? Right. Alright, let's go. Let's grab some of that. Boy, Kenny hit a base.
The ceiling has caved in here, blocking the staircase down. Judging from the dust that lingers in the air, the collapse must have been recent.
Alright. Can't give up! Okay, so we've got bandits all over the place. Oh yeah, actually, let me get my cleric in here. Now, I am running this at my own level, level 6, which is casual. Yeah, I did it down to casual because I didn't get up to level 7. Guess I could have pushed things, got to level 7 and done it more properly, but I'm certainly not going to try to run it at level 7 with a level 6 character because I know my own record in this place. I thought, let's see what happens if I ran at 6 at casual and how quickly I die in that case. Does it help me?
The throne in the back
Hurt me?
of this room sits amid damaged and broken floor tiles.
You'd almost think that there was a floor puzzle here, except none of these really move. All right. And nothing too interesting down in this department, so we could see here. Well, that end of it. But everything here just goes, yeah, blocked down there. So you can't use the stairwells. This is sort of like a bit quick introductory area. And I'm doing some quick introductory vandalism. I will presume that, yeah, it's giving me credit for all these breakables I'm smashing. That's good. Okay. Oh, I have also plenty of things to kill in this dungeon by the time the whole thing's over. I'm pretty sure about that. Defeat some enemies in the temple. Oh, okay. Start out by killing 10 enemies here, which I'm getting pretty close to that. What fell there? Shield of Ice Guard? Well, maybe that'll be worth something to a vendor somewhere. And now we're into the deep main parts of the dungeon. Not sure which side I'm on right now. But I am going to clear out quite a number of guards. Alright, that's the first level of that. So this gives you all those kills that you normally only get in your wilderness areas. and you get them in the dungeon itself, in this particular one, and those quests reset each time you enter in there, so you can do that particular kill series multiple times. And of course we have, oh, this is the Harpy Room, yes. Alright, well, there goes my dog. Oh, good grief! Hit something! Hit something! Oh yeah, it might help if I target it. Right, okay, let me bring out another dog and everything will be fine. I'm trying to remember what the other skill I have. Oh, of course, that resistance that I cast earlier, that is... Now, how long does this last? 6 minutes. Oh, okay, I guess 1 minute per level. Well, go back to that. And if I go into a place that has an obvious association with a specific element, of course, we'll switch it out for that particular element. Okay. Okay, more of these crazy harpies. It looks like we took care of the main one. But the rest could still get us in numbers. Good. Oh. Spot hidden. Yeah, like, I'm gonna see a hidden door with this character. Yeah, I thought so. Didn't think I'll see anything, but alright, let's see now. What do we have here? A requiting 0 great sword, throwing hammer. Yeah, just grab the loot. It's nothing that's going to jump out at me and say, "Yay! Don't vendor me!" Alright, let's head around in here. Anybody home? Whoa! Answer that question. Oh, the wolves! Yes! I knew there was something nasty in here. Trouble is, they're well hidden. Alright, now, where were we? Deeper into this death trap. Right. Oh, more ghouls. And all this secret door thing does is lead back to the secret door that I missed earlier. Now, one of the things about this area, of course, are the commentaries.
I was really kind of bummed out because I felt a little ripped off. Like everybody else got games to play and I got books. And she said, I heard that this is a game for people who like to use their imaginations. And you have such a wonderful imagination. I think you're going to have fun with this game.
And he talks about his history with the temple, his history with D&D, everything you want, anything else that may add as flavor to this particular dungeon. So it's a very interesting set of commentaries. I still had not found them all, and it's not going to be one of my quests in this run through to do that, since that will take even longer. But someday I am going to do a temple run through where the object is for me to get as many of those commentaries as possible and just scour the place out. But I don't think I'd want to put you all through all of that. Especially if there are 1 or 2 of them that I'm still looking for. Alright, there we go. Onward. So far, so good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I should warn you that I am doing this as a single run through and that I'm not attempting this to split this out in episodes or anything like this, so I'm going to be doing that in post-processing. And that means I'm not going to have a sign-off or a sign-in between each of them. So that's just a warning on the little bit of a change in there. I mean, that's, of course, all assuming that I actually do get 3 episodes worth of dungeon in here. We'll see. And that requires me to actually survive. So far I am surviving. Maybe because a little bit helped that I'm in casual instead of some more difficult. You know these gargoyles are going to be coming to life. Yeah. It's just begging for it to happen. Now, some of you might remember me trying to go through the Warlock with this. If I remember correctly, that was not exactly the most successful run of this dungeon in history. Oh. Alright, let's see. What have we got? Force arrows? Or actually, maybe the force arrows would be better against these things. Let's see how that works.
Something seems strange about this room.
Oh, you mean the fact that you have gargoyles all over the place? I just have a feeling that if I picked up that chest, all of them will. Oh, there's a secret door in here. Well, I'm not too sure what to do about the secret door, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to find that. Not with this character. Let's see. My search skill is pathetic. But even a blind squirrel can find a nut on occasion. Right. Well, that is a useless room. I think there is another hidden door around here somewhere. This must be relatively easy. Yeah, it's must be relatively easy. It must have very low DC on those particular ones, because generally has very bad secret doors on this character. So they didn't intend it to be an extremely hard one. Or of course it could be just being in casual mode. So I don't normally run dungeons in casual mode, so I know a lot of people like to do them at epic and stuff like this, but for me, usually I'm running them at normal. Let's see what this does. Nothing! Yay! That's the most useless chest in history. Ah. Alright, let's get back in here, because we all want to finish off with these gargoyles and then open up that chest. As I said, I think that if I open the chest without taking care of the gargoyle, I'll be suddenly facing a room full of gargoyles. Bit of a so therefore, between a gargoyle trap and secret door on the other end, that could account for something strange being about the room. Alright, let's see what we have here. And here's our... Now I show the map as being square here, even though it's definitely not a square based on its shape. Alright, here we go. Now, is there anything interesting in here? Belt of Tumble 4. Yippity-doo. Well, whatever. Now, let's finish going through here. And right now... Thinking if I whether or not I should go about. Yeah, let's rest a little bit. Get my spell points up. Now I was wondering whether or not if this were a dungeon that had a huge number of rest shrines, or that would have been really no real question for me, but rest shrines are pretty difficult to find around here. So it's not always let's do it because we can type situation. Alright, there we go. Now we can continue along our way into the depths of this temple. Oh, what do you got? Carnelian. Oh, yeah, there they are. Yeah. Let's get them down. Oh, right. Yeah, we have cultists all over the place. There we go. And think though, I'm using a right turn algorithm here, I think. So therefore, I'm going to go this way first, despite what I just did there. And actually, there is really nothing here. Actually, I think if you go up here, let me double check on this. Just test out a hypothesis. No, actually, that is absolutely nothing. I would have thought that there would have been a commentary ball there, but obviously, I was completely wrong on that matter. So let us head out this way. And more bandits. Okay, oh, that means we hit the 50 point. So we are at least getting a huge number of kills. You can see there's quite a bit of XP gained all throughout this.
I know that we played it because we played just about all of them, but I don't have a lot of really clear memories from it. It's very possible that my character was killed early on. I mean, I didn't even make it through the first encounter in Tomb of Horrors, which I think is a common thing for a lot of people. But I know that I remember reading The Temple of Elemental Evil.
Yeah, dying in the first encounter, that doesn't sound all that unusual for this particular dungeon. I think well, when I did mine, I was doing it online, so it took a long time, so I don't think I made it all the way through for other reasons. Oh, well, yeah, actually, that probably wasn't a good idea.
This enormous hall is much wider than many of the others you've seen in the temple. The sound of stone grinding against stone echoes from the north.
Right, because there is the Earth Temple. And before I go into the Earth Temple, I would want to have the elemental control, the thing to control Earth elementals, because without that, I am just going to quickly get killed. Hey, guy. Well, that was... Alright. That one I didn't know about. I don't recall seeing that spell before. Well... Oh, actually... I think my dog ran out. Probably when I did my rest, or perhaps got killed earlier. Either one of them is equally plausible. So now we are into here. Oh, coffins! Oh, joyous! You remember that one when I was going around? Breaking sarcophagi all over the place? Actually, I was expecting to see undead crawling out all over here. After doing the... After doing the necropolis and the catacombs, you'd think that, yeah, undead everywhere. Okay. Forget about that one. Alright, what did I miss? Yeah, that's everything except for where I was going. So obviously that means that this section has been cleared. So now we need to go to the next section after that. And go through here. Alright, good. So that's just that doesn't exactly seem like all that useful a section. But that's the way things sometimes go. Alright, everybody's with me. Good. So that means we will turn right here into the next quadrant. Okay, I see where we were. There, we came into that one, so now we have to go to the other end. Actually, I could probably have gone through here and down through here in order to get to where I was going. That's thing I hadn't thought about before. Is maybe if that's a way around my most feared section of the dungeon, the area that I call the Gatling Ballista. I don't know if there's another way around that, but I just have a lot of trouble with that. I don't know if it's any easier to get by on casual, but you'll say, boom, you're dead probably if I just go anywhere near it. What is my sneak skill? Now, that may come in very, very handy if I do have to go through that ballista. Now, if you're lucky, I think that's an area that, based on how you do things, you may or may not be forced to go through it. But yeah, I have bad memories of that ballista. And let's see. Oh, after I wanted to check my sneak skill. I was trying to think, what was I wanting to check now? Oh yes, my sneak skill. Now, let's see, where is my skills? Move silently, I guess, is the name of the skill. And here, the fact that I don't see it. Actually, rank 9. That's actually probably the total mod 12. Yeah, actually, that is probably the best move silent skill that I have ever had on any character in this game. So, perhaps there is hope on the matter. We'll see. Hello, cultists. Din. Alright, let's see. What's in here? Oh, guards! Okay, now this is an important. Okay, this is into our first really important section. And let's take care of these clerics. Oh, hello! Nice meeting you here. I was not expecting that, that's for sure. Whew. I think it's been a while since I've done the temple, so therefore you forget some details. Either that or there was a slightly different surprise for doing it casual than if you did it normal. I'm sure there were some Okay. I think what I has really switched to Sonic. I didn't realize that Sonic is seems to be a pretty important thing to bring to. So therefore, let me resist energy. Sonic. Good. And is the dog there? Nope, the dog is gone. So, like that. Now let's head into here. And this is our getting near the first boss. Well, wait, it didn't look like this. And that's with a sonic protection up. Okay, there we go. Whew. Alright, well, okay, everybody is all set and ready. Good. Alright, let's head in. There he goes. Our first minor boss. He didn't take too much. It was getting to him that was the real challenge, it looks like. What's going on here? Alright. And do we have the note or do we have the club? We have the club! Yay! Alright. Let's get the club here because we need that for the Earth Temple. Good. Let's grab the club. Can't do anything without that in the next phase. Anything here that's useful? Astute 1 circle of spot 3. Actually, that's probably better than what I've got right now. So we'll take that. We don't need a great... Requiting 0 great cross. I thought they took care of those plus zeros all over the place. Apparently they have not. Oh, well, they're still showing up. Well, that is it for that section. So now let's head into the next phase of the tunnel. Actually, can we find this or do you have to go the long way around? We have to go the long way. Actually, we could use any entrance into the Earth Temple, so we could go back there. Go back there. So we have a couple of... So we could go all the way around there, and then we will be able to reach where we're going. That's rather... Oh, probably has to do with the secret door or something, I guess. Well, unfortunately, it looks like there's a secret door involved there in order to get around that. Okay, never mind. So we go this way. Before we get to the area where we actually face the elements. Now, oh. Now this is the... Because if I had to go into that area, that would be tough because you can't go through here because you've got the pit trap and the ladders on this side. The other way around to that room is through the what I call the Gatling Ballista, which I call it that because it's a very fast repeating ballista, and of course being hit by a ballista once isn't exactly the a joyous experience. So you can imagine being hit repeatedly by ballista bolts. How much fun that will be. So Draculetta, who I ran this with on a couple of times, he would just go quiet and sneak into the area and not be noticed. And as far as I know, that's the only way really to get through there, unless you had some sort of protection against missiles, I guess. So perhaps if there was some sort of item for protection against missiles, that might be useful for it. Alright, well, yes. Now let's see if there's anything in that box. Rusty Guild Mushroom. Small mushroom. These upgrade items in the Addo's bench. Alright, fine. It's probably not going to do too much for me. Alright, my sonic protection is running out. Now, let us head. Actually, let's go down that way and then we'll go up to the... Is there another entrance to the... Actually, we could head this way. There might be another entrance to the Earth Temple in that direction. Let's see if we could find one. But it's no, that just leads through the Gatling Ballista. So, yeah, I'll skip that section. What I'll do is I will go down here and head on towards the next area into the Earth Temple. And that will... Oh, aha! That's where the map comes in handy. And we'll use the Earth Temple in order to go to the next phase up, because first phase is to collect that club, and that we have done. And I'll probably summon my wolf again after we've dealt with the earth elementals, because after that I think it's when we'll really need that wolf. Alright, let's see, how far am I along? Actually, I really don't need... Oh, actually, my cleric could use it, because he's really getting low on that energy. Now, I don't know what the interval is on using these in casual. It could be that there is no minimum time or anything like that, because in normal I think something like 10-15 minutes. In hard it might even be, no, you can't use it a second time. And I don't know what they do to you if you try it in, what do they call it? The Elite, yeah. And I have a feeling that in Elite, yeah, you can't do it. Well, who knows? Right, okay, now we are in the Earth section. And this... Alright, so we need to get the Earth key. And that means, of course, first getting through all these joyous cultists. Right. As they have those Earth markings all
This
over
magical
the place.
barrier glows a sickly green. It seems impenetrable, though in the center there's a small indentation in the shape of a keyhole.
Okay. Mysterious altar. And more cultists. Whoa. Who ordered a Medusa? Whew. Okay, apparently there was a optional there. I don't think I've ever ran into her. Heightened offensive. Gain melee power, range power, and spell power. Okay. But no loot this time around. But we do have the chest from the Medusa. So let's try that. Useless. Right. Now let's... Northwest corridors. I think this is the right way. Okay, I better get my club ready. Look at that.
A belligerent cleric stands atop a stone altar in the center of this chamber. 4 massive earth elementals patrol around the altar.
Alright. Yes, 2 down. That's 3 down. Here's the last one.
His elementals have failed. The cleric drops his magical wards to attack.
Okay, so now we gotta go against the cleric. Alright, let's head down to the cleric and let's start this fight in earnest.
Romag, curate of the Earth Temple, falls silent.
Alright, well, he wasn't too much of a problem once that was taken care of. Okay, and here's our key. And here's our chest. But it's a lot tougher if you actually have to fight these elementals. Yeah, right, that is... that. Now I think... I can't remember if there anything
This
down
great
here.
bronze door has had its wards removed recently, just like the door at the temple entrance.
Yeah, alright, that was just a bit of a clue. But anyway, so here's the Earth Temple in here. It looks all rocky, but I guess that's appropriate for an Earth Temple. So let us head out, back.
The Earth
This
Temple
way?
key begins to quiver and shake. It seems strangely drawn to the south.
Okay. Well, of course I know what that is. It's drawn to that door we're seeing at, which is helping us to get to the other areas. So let us find. We are finally through to here. Enter. And now we can head into level 2 of the dungeon.